A very big welcome to you all watching right there on Pinax TV. This is the current state we are bringing to you here on the platform. So for say about the current state is here, there are a lot of questions among for Abisa about where Africa will stand or Ghana as a whole will stand. People are also starting or people are asking if World War III should begin, or is it coming as people are saying, or it's being speculated. Now, before I stand here, I will go into details about this whole issue. I will go into more details. We need to know, say, this whole war, with Ukraine and Russia, baby, amount for being affected more Ukraine. Who started it and who is the originator? As people are saying, say, if World War III ever, he will be the one to, originate it, and I say will be the one to finance it, or he will be the one. And I'm the so ama into how we na ever shall say, akosu ewe we are see. I'm sure ebema enipa bebre no. Ena ebefa ho ahwe omonkwa na say moja bebre ena ebegu akra bebre ena ebeira enyo bia say the Russian president ye papa ndi ede Vladimir Putin abusiafo ebekọ ne so na yakasa fa ne ho ne nam so bi osha ase kra to become this president of Russia. He's president for life as usual, and I say as we all know. There is a popular quote from a man Bia. In fact, what he said, I'm for I shall say given the credit, and what people are saying, they say he predicted this. The war now, so for now we know say escalating. It's not a war, maybe a misunderstanding now between two countries, and I say two brothers, that is Russia and Ukraine. But say yeah, should be anya for now you put a stop to this. It could lead to the World War III. What this man said, I am quoting it here on this platform. Nipa maker na say it's no other than ye papa na say Albert Einstein. Or can be about akon and to kwa any akodie ye ko. Send ye eda with screen so no. What say? I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stone. I am Mijidi said. Wow, you are thinking, say, a patch say, a bear, is it a proverb or the Debbie, a yasaba or cattle, when the little explanation to this particular quote on the screen from Albert Einstein, a patch saying, yeah, patch in said, currently, World War I, a buyer, we are singing who send your call yet. World War II, and so a we are singing now who how and to kwano ekoko si ye ne eniama ho draw my nations used to against other nations any idea etimi ekoto. But with this World War III ekoto to see looking at what is currently happening at Russia and Ukraine, looking at the weapons omu using in fighting with this normal fight ekoto in Russia and Ukraine now share Akudia Russia used to against Ukraine. Now Ukraine used to be against Russia, and I say protect your mohona. I was say catcher say if the World War III should begin, should start, if this whole war should escalate, it won't be easy. It won't be a war because say we are using the strongest, we are using those that have muscles, we are using it will be a war. It demands weapon. Nuclear and you share Ukraine and to Russia, Russia to Maniumfa, if you mu everywhere Russia attack Ukraine. And the advance people say Koban say this into so currently in Russia and Ukraine. Semona all nations Amaya who Russia who rem US force but China force but Korea force but all the countries are actually we share a war weapon so modium who eba bechima be disaster obi a kire na kodi o wonti no akodi no be more. And if sa akodi we ni kwakoye mo a ni nyina ye husiesie our countries asiesie more mo say in case of any war, should in case World War III begin a omodi be protect your ho akodi inti no stakoba say ne World War III ashase na countries ko a akodi e beba ndos nti ekoba na sa after the war no akodi e bia besa. It will take years to build, it will take years to manufacture, it will take years to provide or to save all these kind of weapons for edekun to can. That is why Robert Einstein eka say World War 3 ni die onim akodia ye de beko, but with the World War 4 no what he know ne say ye de ndua ne abo e de beko, because say World War 3 abani ye use akodia nyina the phone bedru no akodia ni wo biem nti no we ho na emranse befa aba ekura na man so de ebuo ni na emu na e kanwa ebo wa wherever you find yourself no akwakoda na say wo bi na be wo na what would it? That's exactly what a papa ne kan no meaning to near Kosia ewo ewiase and as Russia and also Ukraine. I was here for before cry na ebeko into details, you know, and I said let's also wait who Putin is, who the Russian president is, they know when you have this power or the yes no. The foreign minister for Russian foreign minister Sergey Lavrov eka asembi Zalia into Kwesha CSA Koswa na Sakasaka say between Russia and Ukraine, and this is what he also said. Or say it is clear that World War 3 can only be nuclear. Into confirming what Albert Einstein said, say if you use nuclear to fight the World War 3 when the World War 4 comes and I began it will be stick and also stones be used. So exactly what the foreign minister of Sergey Lavrov said, or say it is clear that World War 3 can only be nuclear. And only in summer ebusian for okoye. Now me moving on to some point. The Russian president who exactly Putin is. I know say a lot of you will say Putin and why yes he's the Russian president. That one day everyone knows say or no Russia for president and he's president for life too. I was for as they shown to you on the screen, being shown to you on the screen. Putin was born on October 7th, 1952. October 7, 1952, our Russia, St. Petersburg. He has a middle class family and also studied law at the Leningrad State University. Aside that one, Putin served 15 years as a KGB agent for Russia. Inti ye can't more experience in state security. Putin is one of them. I know sir I say what is KGB? What is the meaning of KGB? KGB, if I am translating it to you as is being shown to you on the screen, or say Committee for State Security, Foreign Intelligence and Domestic Security Agency of a Sovereign Union. Means to be Committee for State Security, Committee for State Security, Foreign Intelligence and Domestic Security Agency of State Sovereignty Union. And only the meaning of a KGB. You know, it tells you clearly, say, the man Putin, when it comes to security and when it comes to intelligence about this domestic security now, wabi an agent for 15 years. Before France or the Baba you know, for these tactics, I want to come weapons and all that. No, it's not new to the president Putin, the Russian president. Any other, it's a man for what the movie say. Oh, he's no one. Oh, to me, yes, any other. No one. What take? What tell you? No, dear mamu. Or change say. I bet you say now we releasing it. Amusing our war. Eddie Ogu Ewiase so na ayade ade. But the question now I want to say, should in case say into Korea air course between Ukraine and Russia, again semna yenye hohwe where are we going to stand as Africans? Where are we going to stand as Ghana? African put the equate Ghana ehifa pa any virgin. Where are we going to stand? Where will we be? Ye ko baby akote, ye ko baby akwhye anase say anase into kwano a world into no nyina so ye de ho ebegim nyina ye beko to kwane bi ana asase abusuafo me no kasa sisi you know nema bebre ekoso. Now there are some facts about World War II. World War II now of course there are some facts in fact efa Ghana ho any how ye di anipa bi no mokokon ye any ade and send that screen so ema no we World War II Ghana fact. During World War II, some 65,000 Ghanaians were under the command of British officers in the Royal West Africa Frontier Force. And since India was the transit and fueling station for those en route to Burma, the 30,000 who served through briefly experienced life in both countries. There has been much conjecture about the impact of the war on participating African soldiers. After World War II, there was a spree of independence across Africa since any colonial master were weak militarily by the impact of the war. The war helped build strong African nationalism, which resulted in a common goal for all Africans to fight for their freedom. If you are looking clearly about the fact about this World War II, Ghana hona, as it stated, no, with the World War II, no, you saw Ghana mrantie, 65,000. And a call World War II, no, we know, nipa or this mrantie kwakoya was the British officers in the Royal West African Frontier Force. Now, if you look at exactly what he say, since India was the transit and fueling station for those en route, no, about nipa 65, no, 30,000 there, experiencing both countries, no, abrabana say, me who's the mechano, witness say, send your name experience how the country live. It's India to buy kakra, British, the also kakra, because of Sakrum Yenuna, you see India so ne kohana dentino. Ofa India no bekwa British dia India brabo kakra bonimu British dia so kakra bonimu. And if you are looking downwards what I read now, I'll say that there has been much conjecture about the impact of the war on participating African soldiers after World War II, and there was a spree independence across Africa. And I'm near see we don't acquire course so now the African soldiers be na kwakon ye no. In fact, ebema fahudie ebaye. Now I know so bisa say how did the fahudie come? How did the independence? How did the freedom? I mean, ebaye. The freedom no ebaye wo ebra young colonial masters no. In fact, not all my weak when it comes to our military. You find say Russia and Ukraine to quite see if Russia and Ukraine penny we are say and they have if I say Ghana fighting for them as military and as some Ghana for ne kokon a esan so mo wa ko de to kwanti no ombeko bibia wie atoto mo bombs use nuclear whatever from usuomu ewiemu baabia no akode ne besa omomrantie bewu inipa omodi owo be hye Africans ni su ni hobiem ti when it comes to that na we say Africans ni su nya amodin honom na independence no hye ase be honom na Africans ni hu say da bi ayeye di nkwasiasem ade ne yakokoma wom ene ade nti amodin bi ebe hye hwemu ema hono omutimi ebe didi omo ho amene ya build a strong African nationalism ene Kenya de ne ho, Ghana de ne ho, Cote d'Ivoire de ne ho, Nigeria de ne ho ene ade a ni nyina ye kwan ba ko a enam so Africa fo nyina etimi fighting ye for omo freedom tie no ye nchechemu kakra wo ho sisi anu ye nyina enim say ye wo freedom de Ghana ye ti hei ye nkosere obi mbeka nche se mundi we yanse modi we obi a woni fi odi de ope but still ade a aka niema kakra ansa na eniema ayeye ewo man mu ha say amafo nso ka say there be say World War III costing. What is the cause? Then the day ba e na AC when kwa na sha ase den pa na fuel this World War III when no sha ase na on the osi there be se na etie bia no to kwa na be cost to kwa na be cost abusia for near that screen is to see what was the supposed cause of World War III. The Russo-Ukrainian war is an ongoing war between Russia together with pro-Russian separatist force in Ukraine. It began in February 14 following the Ukrainian Revolution of Dignity and initially focused on the status of Crimea and part of the Donbas internationally recognized as part of Ukraine. For 8 years, the first 8 years of the conflict included the Russian annexation of Crimea 2014 and the war in Donbas 2014 present. Between Ukraine and Russia-backed separatists, as well as naval incidents, cyber warfare, and political tensions following a Russian military build-up on the Russia-Ukraine border from the late 2021. The conflict expanded significantly when Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine on 24th February 2022. The supposed war, and I said the cause of all this, NACC, nya ekoso ewo Russia sisia no sene ewo screen so ni nyina entukwa between Russia no between Russia and Ukraine. Can no sene na abakoso mo say nka mo nyina ye anuanom, but Ukraine ate ne ho e de free Russia when the main cause edin to kwa we part of Crimea any Donbass abeshka Ukraine ho according to Russian President Papa Putin say ekoka Ukraine ho say Zelensky die ono so ntia se ofa corona baso nti ni nyina sha se this into kwa ye hu ni sisi na amanfo feel so ne ye mu bi aye witness say worda ye mu bi aye hu say two countries exchange bullets, exchange bombs, exchange ammunitions, exchange eniama ebetimi asai oman no niama for ka nyina ne say Putin ye ni brefo enefa he enekosi. This whole fight and I said this whole war no eshase in 2014. Yes, eshase in 2014 na Russia pese wo gi Ukraine e de ka ne ho a Ukraine so aye na adwe say on ma ne ho kwan ema ade we ensi anase on ma ne ho kwan ma Russia emma mefa no bum emfa no enkosa abusianfo na eto aso ama 2021 senior Russia for ekwa build omo military border na say ekwa build bibi Russia Ukraine border na so senior be ya in case of any emergency, in case ejinsem a onu benya upper hand of the case obenya upper hand say obetimi ato e de ahye Ukraine for ne so abusiafo ye nyina nim how ade we share on the 24th of February 2022. And the president of Russia launched a full scale of invasion or say a military whatever or mean a dimbia. According to the Russian president there, ne akwasi see wo Ukraine and Russia no enya war senka ye war a enka we release eniema or war to fight Ukraine. And obia know say the world Russia and the war kodie Ukraine, the fact that they are defending themselves, the president said they will never back off. It's their country, they have to defend it, they have to fight for it, you know. So I some na say into kwa Russia beat me Ukraine, simple and short. It's only a year and some kakra wo ho. Na ebusiafo no the shadan kan for Africa for ho. Nka meti say nka Russia and Ukraine and fire ho. But the question is, to see na ekwaso to see na obi ayi nani oh Russia Ukraine then what if escalate? What if it gets out of hand? What if it becomes the third world war? Sisi to kweyi eje nsem na yaka say okay aman nyina de ne ho ahyem China for aba, US for aba, UK for aba, Israel for aba, obia de ne ho ahyem na say eyentokwa eho na obia yi akode a wo US for de omo de eba, Russia for the omo ba na Ukraine so the omo ba Israel obiya ne de ba. The question we need to ask ourselves is say Africans yakode ne den, is it going to be Jesus Christ send ye de be Christopher kojina sorry dem bompaye akode bi e be sori etia me engina ye bubu no ye say na ne ada? Is it going to be Jesus Christ? Are you going to use the blood of Jesus to fight in the third world war? Na is a very big question. I will see be say the question is say escalate, where will we stand? Minu mienu we be say fellow Ghanaians ehon ne begina hefa ne begina ehon no obi nkofu plane ko dwale wo wiem na wonko abusiafo where Africa stands if World War III breaks out. Africa will obviously side with our colonial masters since we still depend on them. And no credit yeda wom intina wo say baby omoko no ehon ene follow ebi ma say Africans role will be limited in war. Africa will be hate the most. Continents where imports supersede exports, inflation will be high. Increase in prices in oil and in basic social amenities. In the Kwanisha se kwani ya shase ebre ene adinti ene ye bread ye ebekoso abre. I know say ubisa say nti ne akoso nyine no Pinax what then am feel say Ghana we can do to solve this then e betimi aye aboa as Africans ebetimi akanya bomu na bibi kra ni a Ebedi ye ho even if anya ntokwa na ye kokko na ye se yen so yente ye ho efri abrofu ye ho ene ade de what can we do to separate ourselves from this abrofu and all this. So what can we do for Africans? No, the first one we have to do is to start a process to segment African for a United States of Africa. Yes, start by having the 4 pillars. The 4 pillars, has to do with the East Africa, the West Africa, the South Africa, and also the North Africa. This tight alliance will be called USA. USA not as United States of America, but as United States of Africa. In Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, Mali, Senegal, Egypt, the countries, Libya, I mean African countries, na kaya ho abomu na ye ho wan te se ne abrofo aye ho wan na omo wo NATO omo wo we no na kaya nso ye wo ye de na ye niema okay Africa e wo se yen so build ye ho to a level a enka abrofo kran so tape bibi fi ye ho enka omo kra baji bibi fi ho enka omo kra bobo besia wo ye ho a enka enye adeketua but Africa ni enima ne medase de bia o yiwa don ye mo obi enyi Africa for edon e ma onda e bi won say Africa must start nuclear exploration e ho ne be yire no hwan ne be shase country be ne be shase bi won say Africa must invest in technology, Africa must start nuclear exploration senka to kwen kwa so sisiye ya Russia for Chirako and as Meshas here no ye the foreign minister of Russia says Sergei Lavrov you see it is clear that World War III can only be nuclear. Inti ye nuclear na wa hwe for near that screen so Africa ye betimi the nuclear ni bi akwako na missiles so sa hwan kura ye ni bi etu abobakura kura ye nya bi wo man mu ha say common gun bullet ye nya bi ya papa wo betimi aye bi ye osafo kantanka pe video that screen use ni mizwa e2 ye se banti fom pe ene etimi kokko share ewie mu poetimi afa ye kon so aye sese no ka I was here for if Africa we want to be dependent ye be say ye gi ya free our colonial masters there we also have to invest in this nuclear technology any idea or we start our own nuclear exploration enka we was say yenya eniema na ye de ye no even ebro ni e be fa no be ba be netua ne ka we have gold ento bi fe ntua ne ka ne ye fa nto ye chi if in case eji nsemo a you need because the last time I checked top 15 African countries are our military are strong Ghana mpo ye nka ho and at the weakest 10 still ye nka ho inti middle no I don't know a day de be 2 years so said the worst military said then bema camp battalions ne one yes ni omunima ne jama say mechewa ene sa ene okwa TikTok so just we go ya TikTok we are not saying say it is wrong fan no make yet ase but to kwesi sisi ya omo de ombe ya omo di o they are there omo military ni ombe ye say for omo de no owo so je ni so okọ battlefield no owo it's an honor but wo Ghana eni no bizan say dey na so je ni no de kwakọ ansa na save you for some time Ukraine to kwani Russia to kwaya kostu ya share say 24th of February imagine say Ukraine pro keke enye Russia ne Ghana nke Ukraine ene Ghana ka do you think say e betimi sustain e betimi depend we ammunition zo amot ka say ne wo so just rekwa betimi ahye mu dia protect your ho na bi aka yen civilians ne wo man ni mu no e be sustain at match over a month ni month krandu ya kakakra na bosomi aso atokwa ase still Ukraine wo ho ekuro na hye but nka ye Ghana nka isemre akantatia and obi so asama okan say ya hwe ye ni amompa ye we mpanya mpaebo kasa na say President Putin wante ne ho ase ne wanyan tokwa na World War III ne hye ase say bigane a abrofo he o madwem do ye se bibini adwen te say fence say polybag black tum o metimi akasa fine World War III ne ebeko but my enjoy your crew na ye di years a building no ho ye di years a building Russia ye di years a building Ukraine ye di years a building Germany UK US why don't we fight in Africa I don't know say Africa crew no na ye fa ho nye ye battlefield ye fa ho nye battleground no mo ye meet na wante Nigeria for president what they saying Buhari onte African leaders monte that we better so the boom Africa say adanya abrofo no are using our continent as a battlefield, as a battleground. One other who say yet is castle ye ni akode nti no so one and be what's very important was say Africa yes here is to Africa must invest in technology and no dey hu hia technology ye ni hwe bibia brochire niema ye yusu kra ye di fiwa na e bansa ne wo de be ye adwuma wo so no so abrochire hwe nkoso wo Ghana ye to ne ye koto ne aba da na Africa ye betimi ade ye ho nti ye bede ye ho a e wo se we so ye de ye wu hye ye wo se ye invest more e wo technology mu e bi Africa must push for industrialization. Yes, West Africa. Yedi ye ho so share ade ye building bid yan niema enka mi ken njuma hodwa ye krumu ha ye wa ye producers what you say na ni ye mabrofo ni bi the respect is more kan to kura ye kosu kan wan kura ma ye say wa unim na baba kabi no I will send troops to your border ama one way untimi nkoka all that you can say is say it is not good, they should talk and stop the fight. Nana kwa kembia na sembia video bi nam Ghana fo jem e na ye de pay won se mo na peaceful country so ni akwere enzo kwesi a o de ba kwesi a one other thing is say Africa must push for space exploration. Africa must push for space exploration. Abrofu ye munyansa say we asi etie nche be say Bible kraka say we asi be say Yesu baba be fa na dipa akọ enti Yesu Kristo baba be fa yakoi asase ni nyina be say asasene say ye fa na yakotena omu kwotena space amafo ahyase ye hihye ye wo ho Ghana hempo ne ye ni kan just na mezo kra ye ni mu ye space ne ye beko mezo ba ku ye ta ye knockout ye ntimi nye bullet ye di se AK47 mu kra menye sure ne amafo de kwachene chinu ni bibi ye ne kwa ye fa nkwa akọ yentimi nye ya yebetimi dia face Togo mpo abasent ko aba how much more space but bibia ni ho a enye adwuma with determination if indeed the African leaders know are determined say we want to have our own USA, that's the United States of Africa na ye de ho a yebetimi invest in all this na ye push for this na nka me say we so yen share in space na yes we are as Africans. One thing African also must do, they say we must own Africa must own its own digital space. And also ye adekese internet hi bibia ni nyina abrofo ene ye beda sorry na ye say baby ye tap internet free ni pako ase no age na ade a we have nothing to say. YouTube kranka wonya ye nhwe ye biem age phone crowd dey na be ye nti ni nyina ye de a I was say Africa I was say yetimi etwa ye ni hwe African leaders dware wo nwe mu na doso sika je na doso sika no kra mo je na mudi ye wei kakran mpo mu ko mo time ko na se mo etimi anye no bibi beto aso kwa nim se bosia na mo bo no ade amudi ye bibi ma the next generation but e ba bo bosia sa obi ka ye sika so but still kroma ye hye obi na ka I don't know who said it mom and no so e wo ho no men we ni nsamo a e koso amafo bi say sisi entoka we see a Ghana ye be ye den until things are done we will be the tortoise should World War III happens and then they no cre say World War III abasisi a ebia ne santuko yi ku a e koso a ye mfa ye ho ye see Ukraine president say we be na apon amobia whoever you are and fa won no height in ka military at the height ne enema ye ko o pesa wo beku bia beko me who US for a etwehia Ukraine embassy wo USA ye pesa ye tu kwan ko Ukraine e ko fight for Ukraine against Russia so be e de me who US China ni oyesa debi oye bibini enti sa adwe ne Ukraine ni trim but opportunity we buy no you see embassies are Africans fighting for amount for Kosala amount for that wo hono especially Nigeria even Ghana amount for be say even if for beko Ukraine akoko ewukre no ye nyonyama no than to suffer in one country onwani madala no onwani kura o mi de na exacto ne boka say I pledge I promise on my honor oja ho akoko nti no say yentimi a nsiesie niam we na ya nhwe bibi ebetimi ayafa ho a until say we ni na bakoso no de say ne meka no we will be the process ye be boy kwan say ya ne ye de ye ko ne ye de ye ba saa ne eniama ebekoso ho do busia for that say me no ka say de World War 3 yankasa mbro enye obi a de say ye be da so ne say World War 3 abada bi de bi nyame kura mpengu enya de ye be ye adwuma enya de so be bada but eba Africa ehe ne ye begina Africa ehene ye betina Africa ehene ye bekọ ehempo ene be ye abusuafo some comments about ma menkara be fan sorry so where ye gift lo say I will choose Russia over Europe eno ye wo de Abubakar Muntari say sweet bad say we should talk about fighting poverty in Africa and leave white man's war alone. Poverty no you should stop fighting, you should stop. We should talk about fighting poverty. And poverty ne baka wansem na wa mu ehia uni sika na World War 3 aba. E de ba na abedi. Nti ye no de twansa ye ndwen akode ne ho na e ba ye nyina ye gina mu bi. O mu so oyare de wo poverty ne de ukoye adwuma a unye poverty da. Unye ohie ni da. De amafo ye farming, amafo wo traffic mo ye ton ade, amafo ye adwuma. Nti adwuma you decide work na basa wo ye no nya nye ya. It doesn't make you obi o ye hie ni. Eno nche say you are ohieni. Kingsley say you don't have anything better to talk about, right? Why you Ghanaian wanna always wanna involve in everything? We are not trying to be involved on us. We are not trying to to kanim. But what if to kanim bra Kingsley? Principal Pastor, I just pray the conflict between Russia and Ukraine can end, because as we speak now, prices of food, petrol and other are increasing day by day, especially Ghana. It is true. You fight poverty. Until stopping to poverty in bed. That about say beautiful. Good evening. That about Godfred. Ban said, why you people are worrying yourself, thinking deep about this white people's suggestion? We are not thinking about their suggestion. We are thinking, say, what if about First World War, why you be no quite suggestion. Second World War, so by you be no quite an asaka, buy boom, a chassis, I can say flames, a chassis, now you would say anyway to me, a website for way the current state on Pinax TV.